Hey, I'm Chris McMahon from Motion McMahon Fitness, and today we're going to be working on a 20-minute at-home workout that only requires a chair. Let's get into it. The movement in our circuit is going to be a lat pull down. It also mimics a little bit of the muscle up. So set up with your feet about hip width apart, and we're going to hold on to the chair nice and firm with our hands, and we're going to come down with our heels up. From here, we're going to push down into the chair as we shift our weight forward, pull those elbows back, and then push ourselves up. From here, we're going to come back down, squeeze those elbows in, keep your chest close to the chair, and come back down. Front leg elevated lunge. Now, a lot of people like doing the rear foot elevated. I like the front because I'm going to be able to get into my hip flexor, stretch things out, and also it's a nice different challenge for the quad. So from here, we're going to have the back leg straight, the front leg makes that 90-degree angle. We're going to shift our weight forward, the back heel lifts, and we'll come back. Again, it's okay if the knee goes past the toe, right? I'm squeezing, so it's almost like I'm trying to squeeze my fist behind my knee. The next piece of the puzzle is we're going to have the arms out straight and we're going to rotate in. So again, straight, rotate over that leg that's in front. Now I love the dip. It's a great movement. We want to set up so that our hands are holding on to the side of the chair. Move your feet forward so you got your butt close to the edge of the chair, but you're not going to be sitting back down every time. And from here, you're going to squeeze the elbows together, lift the chest up tall, lower yourself down as far as you can go without letting the shoulders roll forward, right? We want to avoid this. We want to keep a proud, tall chest. Squeeze those elbows back. Not only, and then you'll press up and keep the arms straight. Take two, dips. Another movement we'll have in our circuit are dips. Now to set up for the dip, you're gonna wanna hold on to the side of the chair and have your thumbs pointing forward. From here, you'll roll the shoulders back and down, walk your feet a little further forward so that your butt clears the edge of the chair. From here, you'll squeeze the shoulder blades together, let those elbows track back, squeeze them together, lift the chest up tall the entire time, and press yourself back up, lock those arms out, pull those shoulder blades down. Now, you want to only go as low as you possibly can without letting the shoulders roll forward. This is different, right? This is where we run into something funny, and it doesn't feel great. So roll those shoulders back and down, squeeze the elbows together, proud, tall chest, and press back up. And that's your dip. Another movement we'll be doing are mountain climbers on the chair. So, for the mountain climber on the chair, you want to make sure that you're setting up with your shoulders stacked right over your wrists. And from here, we're going to move slow and controlled. Get that knee as far as you can, and then drive back. Slow and control, drive back. Slow and control, drive back. So notice, I'm going up slow and controlled where people are normally moving faster for this portion, and then I'm driving back, landing soft. You don't hear my feet whenever I go back. And our final movement in our little circuit is going to be a hybrid bridge. You can look at it that way. So we're gonna have our feet in front, arms at our side, and from here, all we're going to do is we're going to drive our hips up as high as we can and sit our butt back. Drive our hips up, sit our butt back. Drive our hips up, sit our butt back. So we're keeping those arms straight the entire time, getting a nice stretch through our chest, opening everything up. Yeah, so those are our moves. Let's get into the rest of our workout. Okay, get ready to start the circuit. Each movement's going to be for 30 seconds. Once we make it through all 6 exercises, we'll rest for 30 seconds. We're going to perform this for 3 rounds. Get yourself set. We're going to start with those lat pull downs. 3, 2, 1, set up at the bottom. Pull those elbows down, push up to nice straight arms. See if you can look forward the entire time, right? And remember, you can adjust it by moving closer. Movement becomes a little easier, right? Further away, the movement becomes a little harder. All right, we're creating that angle that makes it a little more challenging. I really want you to focus on pulling yourself up, pulling those elbows down, squeezing them back. Timer went off. Finish your last attempt. Now we are going to work on the front leg elevated squat. Right leg's forward. 3, 2, 1, lunge, and rotate in. See if you can maintain that balance. You'll notice I lost a little bit of my balance. Make sure that you have control the entire time. Can you hold a conversation while you're doing this? Right, that lets you know the effort you're putting in. I like to focus on breathing through my nose. Check in with your hips. And timer's up. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Sit down. We're gonna get ready for dips in 3, 2, 1. Thumbs forward. Sit down. Squeeze those shoulders together. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Squeeze the elbows back. Remember, we want to keep that chest proud. You probably don't have a big range of motion when you do that, and that's okay, right? It'll open up. If this is your first time doing dips, congratulations, that's awesome. If this is your first time doing dips without any sort of shoulder pain, that's awesome. Remember to celebrate all the wins along the way. Timer's up, straighten out those arms. We're going to switch legs now on those front leg elevated squats. All right, 3, 2, 1, squat. Ooh, I feel it in my quad. I feel it in that back hip flexor too. Really focus on having control. What happens if you tuck those hips, right? As you come forward, what happens if those hips tuck up towards the ceiling? Yeah. Do you feel it a little different? Really focus on that movement. Really on focus on having that control, yeah. Timer's off, finish your last attempt. Now we're moving on to our mountain climber. Set yourself up, get the hands on the side, and go. Drive the knee up nice and slow, drive it back. Drive the knee up slow, back. So remember, get that knee in, pull those ribs down. Whew. This is tough. It's a tough move. Finish your last attempt. Shake it out. Set yourself up. We're now going to do our chair bridge hybrid, right? 3, 2, 1. Place the hands down. Drive those hips up. Open everything up. Come back. Drive hips up. Breathe into that. Push down into those arms. See if you can keep those elbow pits facing forward. Open everything up. Open everything up. Two, 1, and relax. Shake it out. We have 30 seconds. Now grab a drink of water. Check in and see what's going on with your body. How'd that go? Right? These movements new for you, easy movements for you. Just check in. How can you alternate, make it a little bit more challenging for yourself? How can you make it easier for yourself? Those are some things to have in the back of your mind. And you can talk a little bit about that with yourself at the end of it, at the end of your session, right? So you have that note going in the back of your head. 3, 2, 1. Good. Set yourself up for your lat pull down. 3, 2, 1. Go. Pull. If you want to make the movement more challenging, step a little further away, shift that weight further forward. Uh-oh, everything got a lot harder when you do that. You want to make it even harder? See if you can shift more of the weight into your arms. So the toes are really what you're balancing on in that moment. But for me, I'm going to keep it right in that sweet spot. Finish your last attempt. And we're going to move on to those front leg elevated squats. We got the right leg in front. 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna open up my range of motion a little bit more on this one. And you know what? I'm gonna move the tempo a little faster. But the most important thing here is that I'm still squeezing that fist behind my knee to pull me forward, right? Most important thing is that I also have control. If I'm pulling myself forward and I have no control whatsoever, going too fast is better if I slow things down, right? And finish your last attempt. Get yourself set up. We got dips in 3, 2, 1. Thumb space forward. Lower. Squeeze those elbows together. Back up. If this feels easy for you, awesome. Maybe you want to make it a little more challenging. Try just bringing the legs together. Great. That feels easy. Now try elevating those heels. Oh man, a little more challenging to keep that chest up, yeah? That feels easy to take one foot off the ground. Yeah, those are some different options for you. Finish up that last one. Shake it up. Get ready for your mountain climbers. 3, 2, 1. Drive that knee up, slow and controlled. Pop back. Hey, remember when you're landing, you're soft and controlled, right? Shouldn't be a loud landing. That de-acceleration is really important. Finish your last one. Excellent. We're going for our chair bridge, our hybrid chair bridge, right? Set up, thumbs facing forward. 3, 2, 1. Up, open everything up. If you want to get a little deeper into the stretch, you can shift your weight forward. Remember, the big guy here, big goal here, get your hips up. The higher those hips are, the more control you have, the better. Finish up on your last one. Shake it out. All right. Got one more round to go. How you feeling? Feeling loose? Feeling good? Feeling pretty good, you know? I'm a little tight. My shoulders are really tight today. Could be because I'm sitting at my desk way more because I'm not going to any gyms, anything right now. Not seeing any clients in person right now, you know? Something keeping the back of my head. All right, set yourself up for your lat pull down. 3, 2, 1, and go. I'm gonna go for more weight forward on this one. Pull yourself down. Pull those elbows down. Squeeze. Elbows in. Pause. Press up now. Yeah. Bit challenge. Pause. Lower yourself down. Back up. Up. Last rep. Finish out strong. Excellent. Okay, we're going to move on to that front leg elevated squat. Get that right leg forward. Ready, set, go. Rotate over. Squeeze that leg. Drive off that back leg. Really? Drive off the ball of the foot. Keep a tall spine. Rotate in if you want to see if you can rotate a little further. Last one. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Set up for your dip. 3, 2, 1. Dip. Control. Squeeze those elbows back. those legs together if you want more of a challenge. Heels up if you want that challenge. Tall chest, tall chest. Last attempt, press out. Back to that front leg elevated squat. Left leg forward this time, make that 90-degree angle. 3, 2, 1. Rotate in. Are these your favorite now? Kind of my favorite, I feel good. Sure, I'm gonna be sore later, but I like it. Play around with tempo. See what allows you to have the most control. When you rotate, are you able to keep that spine nice and long? Nice and tall. Yeah. Last attempt. Good, shake it out, shake it out. Right into those mountain climbers. And go, drive that knee up, slow and control, drop back. Knee up, drop back. Knee up, back. What's your breathing like during this? I like to exhale as I go back. When you go back, squeeze that butt. Relax on that last one. Chair bridge high red. 3, 2, 1. Drive the hips up. Sit back. Drive those hips up. Sit back. Arm up. Sit back. Drive up. Sit back. Up. And relax. Great job. That was challenging. It was fun. It was different. But the most important thing now is you want to take a little bit of time checking with your body. For me, I'm going to stretch things out. I'll show you a few of the stretches that I like to use post-workout, especially a chest-dominant one like this was today. To open up my chest, if I have a chair, I'm a really big fan of taking the hands behind my back and opening things up. Now to take it up a little further, I'm gonna bend forward and drive my pinkies up towards the ceiling. All right, maybe you have slight bend in your arms, fine, what's comfortable for you. Drive those pinkies up, and as you sit up, continue to drive those pinkies up. Right, and bend over, drive the pinky up. Let's do 10. Chest up, arms up, last one. Shake it out. Woo! T-spine stretch. So all you're gonna do is hold on to the edge of the chair. And you don't wanna relax into it and open everything up, right? A lot of people will do the stretch like this. Yeah, it does feel good. But what we're going to do, we're going to push into the chair. The chair's not going to go anywhere. We're going to tuck our hips as much as we can. Maybe we need to bend our knees, right? Depends on everyone's level of flexibility, but tuck those hips. And from here, all we're going to do is we're going to drive down into the chair and pull ourselves forward. It's like a scooping action, right? So if I was to come forward and scoop up, as if there was an imaginary fence I was trying to get under. Yeah, we're going to do 10 of these then. 9, 8, really drive those arms down. 7, 6, 5, 4, tuck those hips, 3, 2, 1. On this last one, see if you can extend your neck as much as you can, pull yourself further forward, but keep those hips tucked. Keep driving down and relax into that new range of motion. Now, for a lot of people, you might feel it in the neck. You might feel those traps. For me right now, I feel it all down my lats. Yeah, we're gonna just do one more set. Ready? And go for it. So you drive those arms down, pull yourself up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one. Pull yourself deeper into that stretch. Stretch it out. Tuck those hips, stretch it out. Pull yourself further into it, stretch it out. Relax into that new range of motion. Breathe. You might have a little bit of tightness in your legs. I'm a big fan of nice, easy stretching. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna place one foot forward, that same position that we were in for that front leg elevated squat. And from here, I'm gonna place the hands in front. I'm gonna have that back leg, and all you're going to do is you're going to slightly bend that back leg. Bend that back leg. Now notice I'm not trying to just lose all control here and hang out. While that does feel good, but what I am trying to do here is I want to have control over that back leg and think about scooping the hips up towards the ceiling. Scoop the hips up as that knee bends. Now what I'm doing here is I'm actively engaging those hip flexors. I'm opening up that front line. Yeah. And again, we're doing 10 of these. One. Hold that position. Scoop those hips up. Woo. That's a big stretch. Tuck those hips, squeeze that butt. Relax. We're gonna switch legs. So again, take that foot up, same position that you were in for the squats that we were performing, but you're gonna place your hands in front. Back leg. All we're gonna do, bend that knee, scoop those hips up. Bend that knee, scoop those hips up. Knee, scoop those hips up. One. Hold. Really keep squeezing that butt. Keep scooping that hip up. Slowly come out of it. Now, this is the final stretch I'm going to do. It's going to open up the hips, and it's another variation almost of a frog stretch, but we are in a seated position. So we're going to have our feet turned out. Our knees want to track over. So you don't want to be so turned out that there's a lot of torque going on. You want, let's go with a 45-degree angle. And from here, you want to drive those knees out, and all you're going to do is you're going to hold on to the edge of the chair so you can have some control. And from here, you're going to push your butt back, let that belly button tilt forward, drive those knees out the whole time, and drive the feet into the ground to come back up. So one more time. Shift that butt back, let the belly button tilt forward, drive those knees back behind you, and push yourself to come back. from the side. So this is 1. Back up. 2. Back up. Even if your range of motion is just this, that's a lot. Yeah, you're having control over the whole thing. Right? Keep that long spine. Also, keep driving those knees back. I know I sound like a broken record, but it's the most important thing. Because if you're not able to drive those knees back, you're not really getting that stretch. Back, butt back, belly funnel, forward, drive back up. I got 2 more. And the last one, drive forward. Open up, fight to open more. And push out. Shake the legs out. Well, I hope you enjoyed those moves and you had some fun working on this circuit and practicing those stretches. I'll see you back here next time. Keep moving, keep being pain-free.